playful always has been understood as irresponsibility. Do you know right from your childhood and probably to your children, you're also doing this? If they're just playful, you think it's irresponsible. The most responsible way to live is that you are playful with life. It's absolutely irresponsible to carry a long face and walk around this world. Isn't it absolutely irresponsible to walk around with misery? That's the most irresponsible thing you can do. So being playful is not irresponsibility. Being playful is very responsible and responsive to life. Only when you are playful, you can do that. When you are serious, the world doesn't exist for you and your nonsense. When you're serious, it's just about you and your nonsense. The world and other life doesn't exist for you, but only when you are playful can you pay attention to everything. You can truly respond to everything in the world only if you are playful. Otherwise, you cannot just burden it with to kill you. So playfulness is not a philosophy that you have to develop. I'm going to be playful. I'm going to be playful. I'm going to be playful. No, it doesn't work like that. Science is telling you the whole existence is just a dance of energy. Looks like the forces that created this existence is always playful. It's always in this culture, creation has been described as God play. When they said God play, many thinking people thought, oh, is this why I have all this misery? The forces of creation are constantly at play. If they stop playing, you're finished. All the basic forces and this within the body itself, they must be playing with full vigor. Only then everything is nice. Like the creation and the creator, being playful is very natural. Only when you're not in tune with that, somewhere you got totally enslaved by the process of your mind. Your thoughts, your opinions, your ideologies, your rights and your wrongs, your moralities, then you lost your playfulness. If you are in line with life, if you are in line with creation or creator, you will naturally be playful. You have started ignoring the larger creation and became too attached to your petty creation, which is happening here. That is why all playfulness is God. If you're in line with the larger creation, there is no other way to be. You will be playful only if one is playful. Such a person can truly grapple with grapple the problems in the world without being affected by it, and do this their best. About if he doesn't know how to be playful, those problems will just eat him up. The problems that exist in the world are not simple. If you try to solve them without the necessary playfulness, you don't ever think you're going to ever solve the problem. You will just get grappled up by the problem. It is eating up a number of people, right? Any number of people with good intentions, it swallowed them. Has it not swallowed the problems of the world? Any number of people with very good intentions have just been licked up by their existing situations. You can only handle them if you are truly playful. If otherwise, you're in trouble. If you maintain just to a few hours of playfulness in a day about what you're doing, you will see even your physical body will start functioning so much better. Your sleep quota will come down, and meditation becomes a natural process. One who is playful, because the moment you are playful, you are not entangled with the things that you're doing. The process of living is not entangling. The process of living has become liberating. If you don't make inactivity playful, then the activity is killing. Always, no matter what type of activity, there are ways as passing through a situation, how different human beings pass through the same situations, how different types of people go through things in the same situations, how different types of people on different levels of consciousness exist and go through the same situations. Where there is the same problem, you're traveling outside of the office, some problem arises, and there are 10 people. How are there 10 different people experiencing this little problem that has come up? One person will pull his hair and freak out. Another person will pounce on somebody else. Another person bangs his head. Another person is looking at what they can do. You see this thing happening, this same given situation. So fundamentally, that there are all types of people, good people, bad people, just outright evil, absolutely virtuous, various types of people. Every kind of human being that you can find in any society, they are all there in the whole range of people. The whole range of people, greedy ones, absolutely selfless ones, fearless ones, brave ones, violent ones, warriors, every kind there are, all being put through the whole intense drama, and you look at each one experience it in different ways, very, very different. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Simple things that people take up to do in their life after all of the most 95% of the people in the world. All that they have taken up is just to earn something for their survival. Bring up their children for some small drama that they have picked up for themselves. They wanted it, a little business or a job or a wife or a husband, the children. This is it. To manage this, where they end up, many of them end up in the asylum too, just doing a simple job, just to earn their living, survive, procreate, and die, which every creature on the planet does. For that, see where people end up at. How many people end up nuts? How many people are halfway down there? Too many people. It has taken an unusual, heavy toll. Simple life process. It is not necessary this way, but unfortunately, it does go that way for many people, simply because there is no playfulness. Their way of existence, there is no playfulness in the way that they live. They're too dead serious. Now those two things look contradictory. On one level, we're talking about, since you have passion, devotion, and other level playfulness, that's the whole thing. If it's passion, you must earn with it. If you're half-hearted, you must not know it just tortures you. You will not benefit. He will not know the benefit of it. You really have to burn, otherwise you will not know what it is at all. If you want to walk the path of devotion and you also want to save yourself, it doesn't work. The idea of devotion the idea of choosing the path of passion is that you want to burn up everything that is in you so that only that which you're passionate about or devoted about exists within you, which you call myself, is burned up in this simple process. It is for a thinking, my looks, it may look destructive, but unless you're willing to burn up the limited, another possibility never arises within you. If really the other possibility has to touch you, you really have to burn.